Hi everyone, my name is Asya. Today I'm gonna talk about drug effects. I choose that subject because it's one of the most important things that really affected most teenagers in my high school. Also, drugs effects can also be related to human body and science, and this is the program that I am in it in my college. So this is why I choose that subject. The fact of being a teenager is trying to discover yourself. Some might concentrate their feelings on love, others on religion, or some might fall deeply into parties and consummations. Alcohol and drugs are the one that most can attack most teenagers. Drugs can have negative and positive effects on someone. They can have bad effects on your health, on your moral, on your relation with your surrounding. In the first place, a lot of illicit drug users think that the only bad thing is that if you get caught, you can go into jail. Well, it's true, but obviously there is more than that. There are negative effects on your health. All drugs that you use can have bad effects on your health, and it can also be mortal. However, the human body was not built to endure all this kind of drugs. Almost all drugs can have bad effects on your health. But, for example, most of them can increase your blood pressure and that can damage your body before a symptom can appear. So even if you have bad things about drugs, you can't really see it at the beginning because it really appears after. So if you don't control it, you could end up with a disability, a bad quality of life, or even a fatal heart attack. Drug can also increase the risk of a stroke, which occurs when the blood flow is interrupted to a part of the brain. Without blood to supply oxygen and nutriment and to remove the waste product, brain cells quickly begins to die. So, as you can see here, this is the woman before she was taking drug and this is after she was taking drug. As you can see, her face is really damaged. This is all caused because of her drug addictions. It can also cause a lot of problem to your heart, so you can have a heart attack if you take a lot of drugs. So in the second place, drugs are the one that is most dangerous for your psychological problems. Drugs are chemical or substance that can change the way your body works. Drugs find their way into your blood and are transported to some part of your body in the brain. If you can't have a really good brain working well, you can't really live well because it's really the most important part of your body. Even though drug can make you feel good at the beginning, it doesn't stop the fact that they may decrease your abilities to take good decisions. Teens who take drugs can be involved in dangerous situations. For example, they can get into unprotected sex or a driving under the influence of drugs. Also, drug abuse can have bad effects on your moral. For example, marijuana can cause like short-term memory or difficulty to concentrate on something. Drug users might deny their problem because they knew they have a problem, but they can't admit it because they know that they aren't doing the good thing. As you may all know Miley Cyrus, you can maybe remember her when she was a little kid in Anna Montana. She didn't have a lot of problems. Then she started growing and going to parties, taking alcohol, drugs, and she ended up like that. And she have now a lot of problems all around the world. You can see her picture in a lot of things, like at the TV. There are a lot of rumors about her, and this is all because of her drug addiction. In the third place, drug can also be harmful for people around you. The first one to get affected about your drug problem will be your family because they are the one you live with them most. Drug addiction can cause heart attack and hardship for family members. Sometimes its effects can also be transferred through all generations according to the substance you use. So like if you have kids, they will be affected about your drug addiction in the future. In addition, drug users can have bad effects on your work. Like drug users will have more the habit of missing their work. They won't go to school. They'll start missing school. Instead of people who don't take drugs, they'll take their job more seriously than the others. Drug addiction can bring you into a dark path where you will get more self-destructive. You will have like more depression. You won't eat. You won't have the. You won't be able to do anything you want. This fact can decrease your chance of finding a job. So drug can affect your relationships. Like if you're a mother and you have child, you won't be taking care of them because you will always be concentrated on drugs and wanting drugs, and you won't be given a lot of affection to your child. Also, you can have a lot of problem for concentration. Like if you are in school and you're in an exam, you will be more thinking about taking drugs and all this kind, and you won't be concentrated on your exam. In conclusion, drugs may make you feel good at the beginning, but it has its consequences. Drug addiction can have a lot of more consequences than good ones. Well, drugs abuse can reduce your level of health. It can also damage your psychological thinking, and all kind of drug abuse can have terrible effect on your relation even with you and with the people around you. As well, there are a lot of centers to help you stop drugs. So my suggestion is really if you have a real big problem with drug, you can to avoid drug or to start going to centers to make you help you stop your drugs addiction.